Hey, oh, we froze. Right on. What's going on? Whew. Getting it going. So loud, huh? What's going on? Glasses are fogging up. I'm all excited. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Come on in. I just need to do a few things. Need to alert the masses. Maybe you were alert. Maybe. Maybe you were alerted. Maybe you were not. Okay. I know everything sounds good, yeah? Sounds weird, let me know. Little test 1, 2 right now. As I send out my social media. 2 days in a row. We were here yesterday, and now I'm here again today. Tired as hell, but ready to stream. Tired as hell. To get this post out. Oh, receiving calls. All right, we got the social media out of the way. Now I need to go queue up some videos. I have one saved. Let me see. That one is saved. Oh my goodness. What's going on? How's everyone's Friday or Saturday going? How's everybody's going? Does this have a video? It doesn't have. That's such a good song, though. Let me check this one out. Let me know. We're gonna test this out. I mean, yeah, I don't see it. I don't see. There it is. How long is this? 2 minutes. Not the song I was necessarily looking for, but that was a nice video. The song I wanted doesn't have a video, man.
Listen, AJ, I gotta tell you, there's no new money coming in.
I could sell the Michigan properties. Some of those make money, right?
You're gonna have to make some tough choices.
Greater Wayne Property Management.
Hey, yeah, Bonnie, it's AJ. I'm in Detroit, and I'm here to do some liquidating. Is someone staying here at the moment?
I don't think so.
Well, someone's here. There's a suitcase and clothes. Do I have squatters?
Have a nice day.
This is creepy. This is like he's like living all these different lives he does.
Hello? Somebody here?
Never mind, someone's living in the basement. Now playing? What the? It's on Netflix, right? Ah, it's on Netflix, right? 20th Century Fox. I don't think so. I don't think that's Netflix. Nope, that is not Netflix. They have any official videos? Official video. Oh. Surely don't. Hey, you win some, you lose some, huh? Very, very, very fine house. Not even showing me anything. Hmm. Oh, my back hurts. Ah. What's going on? Can I get some haze, some hoes? Let's go. I need some yos and some haze and some flows. If you're new to the channel, give me a hey-o. I can't see what's trending. Fucked up. Up. Da baby. Sham Schmidt. Right alone. There ain't shit. Football highlights. Oh.
It just
This is 15 minutes. We're not going to watch it all. Whoa.
It just turned 10:50 p.m. on a warm September night when the band returns to the USANA Amphitheater stage southwest of Salt Lake City for an encore. Though they make it seem spontaneous, the move is, of course, planned, and the song had, of course, already been picked. It's the perfect send-off that will leave the crowd buzzing and keep the band from violating the venue's strict 11 p.m. curfew. But as the show ends and the audience makes its way to the exits, another meticulously choreographed and time-sensitive show begins, one with far less fanfare. The tour's next stop is Ball Arena in Denver, 522 miles or 840 kilometers away, and that concert starts in exactly 21 hours. So now it's all hands on deck to get the band, their set, and their double-digit crew to Colorado on time. Really, this process of getting the band and company from Salt Lake to Denver, began a few hours ago when the tour manager headed into their backstage office along with the venue's promoter, carrying record of the night's box office receipts to hash out the money splits from ticket and merch sales to utilities and even clean towel fees before coming to a final settlement. While an unspectacular process of crossing T's and dotting I's, it's this step that makes the tour possible and really more than anything else, fuels the music economy today. The USANA Amphitheater, after all, holds a maximum of 20,000 guests. That's 20,000 potential ticket sales, of which the band will receive an already agreed upon split somewhere in the ballpark of 85%. Once the money's settled and the band's finished, though, all attention focuses on the loadout. To be playing venues like the USANA Amphitheater and Ball Arena, the band has to be big, and big bands tour with big staffs. This group, like most touring groups of its size, is broken into 3 groups. There's the A party, made up of the artists and their inner circle, the B party, made up of the band, dancers, and backup vocalists, and the C party, or the crew, from guitar techs to pyrotechnic specialists. To maximize overall efficiency and the comfort of some, each party's taking a slightly different path to Denver.
So what's crazy is like most of the time you have a crew, the road crew that travels with these guys, and then you have the local crew, usually union crews that work to help these arenas. So they work at that arena on all the events. Every road crew that comes into town, they have to work with them. And then they go to the next town, they work with another local crew, Denver. So it's pretty crazy. And I worked like a parallel or kind of like on the side. Like I worked more like the arena, the customer side. These guys they're setting up the stage, and then that crew goes home. A new crew comes in with the road crew and just puts it all down. They leave the local crew to finish up, and they hit the road. Pretty much get your shit and hit the road. Business is business.
For the A party, it's off the stage, and depending on timing, grabbing something to eat or a shower, then heading straight north in hired Suburbans to the Atlantic Aviation FBO at Salt Lake City International Airport, where a chartered jet.
Yeah, of course, these big bands, I'm just going to go get a flight. Or, I'm going to go get... Some of them have tour buses, and they'll ride on a tour bus. But most of them just fly. Even like WWE, they'll fly to the closest airport, rent a bunch of cars. That person takes that rent-a-car to the arena. Boom. Then they come back. They fly out to the next destination. It's just business. And this fuels like the travel economy. This fuels a lot of different stuff.
Jet is waiting. For the rest of the onstage talent, the turnaround is nearly just as quick. Dancers, background vocalists, and additional band members load onto tour buses that, depending on the configuration that the tour manager settled on months prior, can carry up to 12 people spread across 2 aisles of triple stacked bunks. They're off the stage and out the door quick, but won't be seeing the other side of the Rockies until they wake up the next morning. For the C party, what they brought out and put together only hours earlier now needs to be returned into their cases and rolled back into their trailers in a precisely efficient order before they too hit the road. Under the oversight of production and stage managers, guitar techs carefully pack up guitars and riggers carefully dismantle the set. With the turnaround being so sharp, roadies working on the tour are joined by a hired set of local stagehands who help pack out everything from the band's audiovisual assets to the tour manager's office onto the trailers backed up against backstage. Once the venue's cleared...
Another thing about this is, depending on the arena, like some arenas are built really well where you can set up and get your shit and get out fast. Other arenas, not built so great. As we go into the future, it gets better.
The C party, like the B party a couple hours ahead, jumps onto tour buses headed east, where showers and clean towels await them at the arena. And now the time crunch shifts from the crew to its drivers. None of the truck or bus drivers saw the band's show in Utah. They were sleeping. In fact, not until the show's end did those who were driving the B party even check out of their hotels. And only after the show's conclusion did they begin their systems check, inspecting tires and timing belts before warming up the bus. They've waited until the very last minute because their driving time is incredibly precious. By law, they can only drive for 10 hours before they take a required 8-hour rest period, and with the electronic logging devices built into their dashboards and tracking the bus's every move, there's simply no cheating the 10-hour limit. Phasing down 500 plus miles on the Rocky Mountain Range, Denver stretches the limits of what's possible when adding in stops, morning rush hour traffic, and the potential of anything unpredictable.
Not to mention you're driving a fucking RV. The fucking mountains of fucking Utah and Colorado. Not to mention the time of year you're doing this. All for a fucking paycheck.
Move the bus too early, and the next night's concert might get stuck on the side of the road short of the destination in Denver. Now, to an outsider, the loadout process might look chaotic, and the pace of the tour may seem unsustainable.
Here's a good example of what happens after a show. These guys in the yellow, that is custodial people. Right here, these people, this guy in the collared shirt, this guy, you know, this one here, this one here. Those are actual staff of the Coliseum, like what I did. So then we go and help and move all these chairs, start getting trash picked up because look how people are animals. So much trash and shit left everywhere. This guy looks like he's either a roadie or he's part of the local crew. And yeah, you just pretty much start to tear everything down. These guys, like the guest staff, they'll take these chairs and they might run around here and you have enough people to like clean this up and then they get to go home. But it's probably midnight, 1 o'clock by the time they go home. These yellow shirts, they'll be there till 6 of them. Meaning that because the next night something's going. And that is a hell of a life to live.
Or unmanageable. But though grueling and exhaustingly complicated, these massive nationwide tours function remarkably smoothly considering the variety of variables. And they have to. There's too much on the line for them not to. This is where bands make their money, and this is where deadlines are their absolute toughest. A band can't simply
And this is a very big part of like the economy. We saw this in 2020 when this went away. Like they were scrambling for anything.
Schedule in the middle of a tour during the middle of the busy summer season. To make these tours run smoothly then, their managers leave no stone unturned. To minimize the chaos and limit potential mistakes, the band's tour began perhaps a month or two prior on the West Coast and had been in the works for upwards of a year. Knowing that dates fill quickly during the summer, their agent began negotiating fees and revenue splits with interested venues in the fall or winter prior, passing back and forth drafts of deal memos like these before ultimately coming to an agreement. With the concert dates penciled in and a spot to rehearse for a few days prior identified somewhere in Southern California, the tour manager then sent their dates along to truck and bus leasing companies to go back and forth on price and configuration that best matched the band's needs. And with the venues locked, stage managers and production managers began assembling advance sheets that outline every last technical detail about the venue, from bus and trailer parking to office space and AV capabilities and hookups that the tours will send ahead writers for the venue's back time. The first people into the building are the tour's leadership, the production manager, production coordinator, head of security, lead rigger, and potentially others. Their first stop is the catering room, where a local company set up breakfast over the hours prior. Next, the team meets with the venue's management to conduct a walkthrough and plan out the day's activities. They then work their way through the backstage, posting this day sheet throughout to give a rundown of key moments through the day, and also labeling different rooms for different purposes. They'd need a production office, where the management would set up their desks, dressing rooms for both the lead artists and their supporting acts, a storage room for empty road cases and extra equipment, a wardrobe room for the costume department to get their work done, and more depending on the size and scope of the tour.
So yeah, they come in early as possible, get in, start everything, right? Most of the people that come later on, way later, people from the actual, you have a very tight-knit, secure group of people setting this kind of stuff.
In addition, they put up maps and directions to these different temporary rooms and key permanent spots like the venue's shower rooms, given that nearly everyone lives out of the tour bus. Nobody should need to know where they are. In fact, through the fatigue, many of the tour's members might genuinely forget. Also early in the order of operations is making the final decision on the placement of the stage. In North America, most large concerts occur in indoor arenas otherwise occupied by NHL and NBA hockey and basketball teams, as is the case with Denver's Ball Arena. Given that traditional stages have, at best, 270 degrees of line of sight, these tours only sell a portion of the 360 degrees of seats surrounding.
And you know what's fucked up? Is they're highlighting this. Right? They're highlighting. They'll sell these fucking seats right here. These fucking seats right here get sold all the fucking time. I need more seats. Imagine paying for a ticket and you can't even see the fucking talent. It's fucking crazy.
Surrounding the stage. The exact number can be altered. Therefore, if the concert hasn't sold out, management might decide to bring the stage forward to kill some seats and make the venue appear more full, while if the concert has sold out, they do their best to push the stage back to give more seats to sightline and fit more on the floor, allowing them to sell additional tickets. But they'd have to make this decision quickly because they're on the clock and the setup has to start quick. The arena has no stage, no lights, no audio system, essentially nothing but an empty floor and
Look how nice this arena is. Like, this is a relatively, not a crazy new arena. Look how easy it is to get shit in and out. Because they play hockey and shit there and all that kind of stuff. Look how easy it is to get shit in. And, like, the arena I worked out was a fucking nightmare for this kind of shit, man. It was hard to get stuff in and out. That's one reason why bands never went to that. It's a small town, yes. Damn. They never went. Such a bitch to get things.
some seats, while thousands upon thousands of people are expecting a concert in less than 10 hours. First in the order of operations is rigging. This is essentially the process of getting anything that
So yeah, this is an intense job. You have to be, I think, in a union or at least certified to do. But it's a good job. I was talking to some riggers. They make like, this was 10 years ago. They were making like $20 an hour.
hangs, be it lights, speakers, screens, prop pieces, or even the stage itself, up into the air. Typically, a tour will include a lead rigger, or perhaps a few touring riggers, who work with a far larger team of 20 to 40 local riggers to complete the incredibly time-sensitive setup process for a given concert. It starts with chalking out the floor, essentially marking the exact spot on the ground where a motor should hang above. The core of the rigging task involves using a combination of math and cables to hang chain motors in exact points from a grid of beams in the roof. More often than not, there is not a beam directly above the exact point where a motor is needed, so riggers hang two cables to bridge the gap between two beams. Knowing both the horizontal and vertical distance from a beam to their desired point, the Pythagorean theorem is used to quickly calculate the required length of rope along the third axis, and these lengths are marked on the floor with a standardized chalk diagram like this. They also mark out the length of rope needed to wrap around each beam, given inconsistency in width. Finally, there's size part is crucial. Pull them up into place, also allowing the tour to hoist them to a common height regardless of the venue's ceiling height. Typically, and especially with by early afters, get is to head out into this crucial as now, mid-afternoon, because that's when the artist arrives from their hotel and attention focuses on fine-tuning. The soundcheck is a crucial milestone for calibrating the audience's audio system, which needs to be fine. The countdown key configuration, they know much better than local security the proclivities of their fans and the likelihood of rowdiness, barrier crushing, mosh pits, and other potential security risks. But finally, it's time. Picking up it's unbelievable that you're still here to listen to this fantastic series, The Logistics of D-Day I watch, where he shines a light on the perhaps.
No, thank you. That is just some intense shit, huh? Too much, too boring. I get it. Not your cup of tea? What is the cup of tea? I have one other video I wanted to definitely okay. This one's for
4 years ago, we technically drove from Florida to Alaska, but we cheated a little bit because we only made it to the Panhandle.
But this time, we're doing it for real. We're going from Tallahassee, Florida to Anchorage, Alaska in my 400 horsepower track-built Evo
And my 500 horsepower street-built STI.
Subi
10,000 miles across the continent in only 3 weeks. This trip is about accomplishing something that we've previously failed, and to experience as much.
If you have to pick one of those cars, which one are you picking? The Evo or the Subi? Huh? I think I would probably prefer hard pick. Something tells me to go with the Subaru, but I definitely would like to go with the Evo. I've always liked those. I've always liked them.
Of the continent as possible.
Also, this is me. I'm behind the camera.
What are you on probation for?
I don't know, about 18 gun charges. A little bit of kidnapping here and there.
Wildlife. Gears
Well,
and
friends, here we are
gasoline.
again. Back in 2018, Gears and Gasoline went on its very pause for a road trip. Ideal for lots of miles, but you know, in the end, it's a good time, and we've always made it to our destination and made it home. There's one exception to that, and it was our first trip.
And if you remember last time, about 4 years ago, we didn't quite make it all the way to Alaska. We made it to the Panhandle. We kind of cheated a little bit because we didn't have the right octane fuel, and we kind of ran out of time. But this time, got my gas can, we can get some octane booster at Advance. We're gonna make it all the way to like the mainland of Alaska and Anchorage, Alaska. That's the goal. We've got two roughly 500 horsepower cars. What could go wrong?
This is such a bad idea.
So much free income to just go across the country. I don't want to kill it too. Dang, these are not cheap cars. Lots of sponsorships going into this.
This is a terrible idea.
The journey begins. We're headed down to Tallahassee, Florida in 2 cars, making a combined 1,000 horsepower.
Last time we attempted to drive from Florida to Alaska, we drove across the southern border of the US to California and then up the coast. That made the trip a little longer, but more scenic. This time, however, we've got our eyes on the prize. There's no detours. We're going to drive directly down to Tallahassee, Florida for the start, and then diagonally across the continent to Alaska. And if you don't already follow us on the channel, these 2 cars we're taking are far from stock. It may look like just a regular Evo from the outside, a little bit dingier than a stock Evo perhaps, more cracks in the body panels, more chips in the paint. Underneath, absolutely everything on this car has changed. It's on its second motor, which is a forged motor, built. Everything down to the steering knuckles on this car has been changed and upgraded for the racetrack, not for road tripping. So with all the mods that we did for Time Attack this year, when we dynoed this car back in February, it made 420 wheel horsepower.
Last time I had a 2004 Forester that was swapped with everything that this car has. So it's essentially the same car, except this time I have a little bit more amenities, which is going to be very nice. I'm looking forward to air conditioning working. I've got window tint in here with UV protection. It's actually pretty quiet. The sound insulation's pretty good. However, my X factor is that I blew up my stock motor last week, and we just put in a built IAG monster block with stage 2 heads and a Garrett G25 turbo, and we make 500 horsepower.
Virtually anything could fail. I have no idea. Well, let's take bets. Let's take bets. Is it going to be suspension related? Is it going to be engine related? Is it going to be drivetrain related? Who's to say?
Yeah, it's either gonna be transmission or something like that, because it's just so many fucking. Not like they do stop and shit, but like they're driving the shit out of those cars.
Or it could be a normal thing that you would worry about on a road trip, like, you know, a wheel bearing going bad or a tire picking up a nail. Those things are still factors as well.
A nail in my tire.
Percentage-wise, I would say that the likelihood that we complete this trip without some kind of catastrophic breakdown.
Not that worried.
Turbo drain is leaking, the oil return. Being a fresh build, it's probably because of the, you know, all the fittings.
I'm going to drive 11 hours straight all the way to Tallahassee from that.
Checking for
versus
Welcome to Wet, Hot, and...
Why are you listening to these people?
Good old Florida.
That's the seasoning. Yeah, okay.
Well, this just tastes like jerky, so thanks, Florida.
Now we've had alligator, so.
Yeah. If you were thinking road trip, to the average person, this would be a pretty clear signal that Subarus are maybe just not the way to go as far as cars that like to drive, right? Certainly not a car that you would take on a cross-continental road trip. And yet, here we are. Rather than taking the hint from the universe that he's invested in the wrong brand, he's doubling down with a fully built boxer motor, a giant turbo, 500 horsepower. On this little road trip, we've never had two cars. I've spent so much money on these lips over the course of my ownership of this car. Here's the thing, here's what you should be aware of. When I put this lip back on, the car is going to look exactly the same as how it just looked. I'm literally fixing the most minor
turbo feed line that we can probably tighten a little.
And of course, some very unique statues.
Get that ratio up a little bit, and then we're gonna go up the road and fill up with 91 to get it to be E1091. And then we're gonna retune the car for 91 octane because it's tuned on 93 octane.
Can I just say how badly I want to drive just a regular
87 octane. Similar, but we'll have to be looking at the kilometers an hour on our dash instead of the miles an hour.
There's a part 2. There's an episode 2, man. I don't think I could watch these episodes, but just by myself. I don't know if I can do it. Too tough. It's too damn tough, I tell you. Too tough. I need some feedback. Some feedback would be nice. I think it's time to already. Y'all ready for this? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, look at that light. Hey. Oh. They like this. With my bald ass head. Ugh. It's a hard knock life. It's a hard knock life for us. Anything come out today to play? Think I'm out to play? Ooh, we had a freeze. Dang, that shit went up to like. Hold on. Oh, this is not getting really. We'll continue the game. One thing I wanted to see real quick though is so okay, I think we're on. Let's start this. Oh, my camera is so weird. My camera's so weird, man. All right, we are in, folks. Doom. It's on. Oh.
Here, priestess. Anything I can help you with?
A camp of bandits has been spotted in the area.
And you want me to kill all the bandits?
All of them.
You can count on me.
I knew our
Count
paths
on me.
were fated to cross.
I'll be back when everything's taken care of.
I'm out.
Come on! Absolutipis, Covenant Cruel. Come on. Yeah!
Come on, horse.
See? Ella.
My big ass hat. What is this place? Nice. What the hell is this? Getting bit. Getting some mosquito bites on my leg. This must be like a glitch or something. Unless they're in a cave or something. Yeah, right there is the...
Come on.
Hey, wait, that shit scared me.
Best stay out of sight.
Dang, that dude got murked or that.
Job done.
Oh shit, that dude got lit on fire? Weird shit in here.
Vamos, let's go! Hey.
Oh, I get it like crazy. Hold up. Freaking mosquitoes, man. Whoa. Oh, we broke that horse's legs. Ay.
you're back. Have you killed them?
I took care of them. Every last one.
The gods thank you, and so do I. Take this.
All in a day's work.
Hell yeah, we got paid. That was a big paycheck.
Μεγαλώνουμε και πολιώνουμε. Χθονία και
Big
χειροκτόνε.
but
Φυλαγρώτη και λυτηρία δρυμονίτης και βρωτών ελπίς. Ελθέ η κατέχεις ωραίων δρυμούς. Ελθέ Θεά σώτηρα, άγουσα καλούς καρπούς απογέης. Ειρήνην τερατήν, καλυπλόκαμον θυγιείαν. Και ω Θεά εύδρομε, πέμπτης της ωραίων κεφαλάς.
where are they? Good.
Επικαλούμε σε, Μάκαρ, πολιώνυμε, Πυρήπολε και τελετάρτα. Θεόν, Πάτερ,
Έλα.
Easy.
What in the God's name? Could be one of Stentor's scouts. Looks like he's run into some problems. I'll get... What happened here?
What business is it of yours, Misthios? Do you know anything about this?
If I did, you'd already be dead. Yeah. But it's your lucky day. I'm here to help. Stentor sent me.
Stentor sent you?
Sparta doesn't fully control Megaris. Yet. It's easier for me to move freely in certain areas of Megaris than a Spartan.
The Athenians have proven more resilient here than expected. But they will not
Before
stand.
Sparta, yes. I've heard the speeches. But until that glorious day comes, we should find out what happened here.
Do you have any ideas?
Not yet, but I will.
Let's get 'em.
I should get a closer look to figure out what happened here. These were professional soldiers, slaughtered to a man. I don't think bandits could have done this. The supplies are missing. They can't have gone far, though. They didn't use the carts. Looks like they went this way
He's
into
a
the
real
forest.
detective,
I don't think I'll find anything else. I should report back.
So was it the Athenians?
I found some fragments of a green crystal.
Bandits then. The mountains here are riddled with caves, and the war has made them brazen.
If it was Athenians, they would have taken the carts as well as the supplies. And bandits, they wouldn't have stood a chance against trained Spartans.
What are you saying?
I'm not sure. Whoever did this went into the forest. So I'll start by looking there. Just a minute!
Why don't you just come?
Wrecked, man. Get freaking moved.
You found yourself on the wrong side.
He just turns his thing and just says, eh. Wreck that guy. He was a level up. Level 9. All right. Oh, that's such a weird thing.
There's food being cooked near here. There they are. Is this a private gathering? Or can anyone join?
What are you? Please, please just leave.
You don't look like murderers. Was that the Spartans' mistake?
What? Wait, no! Please, you don't understand.
What's to understand? It all seems perfectly clear.
Please, let me plead our case.
You'd better tell me why I shouldn't just kill you and return the goods.
Please, I'll tell you anything you want to know.
You're the sorriest band of thieves I've ever seen.
By the gods, no! We're citizens of Megara. Please, show mercy. This war has already cost us dearly.
Like the mercy you showed those Spartan soldiers?
We just took some food. Irkanos told us to take it. Said he'd make it easy for us.
Irkanos?
Yes, the mercenary. He said he'd provide food. Told us the Athenians would never let their people go hungry.
Whoopsie!
Explain yourselves. It's not wise to anger the Spartans.
Please, we're not thieves. This is our food, our crops. They took it, left us with nothing. Our children are starving.
So you repay theft with murder. A fine lesson for your children.
Murder? No! Please, we never harmed anyone.
Misthios told us where to find the food. Everyone was already dead.
Enough! I didn't come here for a debate. It's too late for talk now. I came to find who's behind this crime against Sparta. Stand aside. You don't need to die today. I'm returning the supplies to the Spartans.
Then you will do so over our dead bodies.
Don't be stupid. Take some food, enough to get by. I'll say I killed you and claimed what was left. They will be satisfied.
But the food? What of our families?
Your families will not benefit from your death. Accept my offer, and don't steal again. It won't be me who comes for you next time.
Yes, Misthios. Thank you. Hurry! Take what you can carry and go. Quick! Ow!
Thank the gods they didn't try to fight. I wasn't in the mood to kill starving civilians today.
I don't know what that is. Like, what is that logo? Or that symbol? Uh-oh, they're coming. See if I could assassinate this fool.
Your head's worth a lot.
Get wrecked.
I pay drachmi to anyone who'll sail for it.
Okay, I see I upgraded now. That's so weird, man.
Come on, come on. Easy now. Yeah!
Did you find the ones responsible?
I found your supplies with a bunch of hungry Megarians.
And?
You stole that food from them. They were starving.
The supplies were essential for the war and ridding Megara of the Athenians.
Hungry Megarians are the least of your worries. But there's something else. Have you heard of the mercenary called Irkanos?
Irkanos? Yes, he's working for the Athenians, so the rumors go.
This is all he's doing.
These mercenaries are persistent, I'll give them that. You've done well here, but if you really want to help Sparta, I have a task for you.
What did you have in mind?
Hunt him down. Show him that no mercenary dog will interfere with Sparta's plans.
Since you have such a high opinion of mercenaries, why even send me?
I'm sorry. It's just this man Irkanos is like a thorn in our foot. He's a menace to all Spartans here. Please, will you help us?
I'll do it. If he's this much trouble, I take it there's a sizable reward?
Of course. Just think of how much he'll have on him with all the drachmi Athens has given him to thwart our plans.
I suppose you're right. Any idea where to start looking?
He could be anywhere. Most likely, he's nestled up close to the Athenians. We've sent out a couple of patrols, but they never returned. And we can't spare any more men at this time.
Fortunately, I'm not just any man.
Oh shit, we got an Athenian helmet now. Arcanos was a mercenary working for Athens with Abydos, Spartan efforts in Megaris. Master of manipulation. A master of manipulating others to do his bidding so he could remain elusive. Fuck him up. Now I get all the clothes. Yikes. Elusive.
I'll keep a sharp watch here.
Hound docked, Greece, Maragos. All the ships look the same. It's hard to remember where you're docked. Go to the shores in the occupied forest of Propodusko, Tuscus, and look for a moored ship guarded by a dog. Find me where X marks the spot.
Make your peace so we see the gods today.
I'm trying to see if there's a cave. Yeah.
Hey, did you hear about the last battle with the Athenians? Apparently Apparently, one of our soldiers took down 3 archers with one swing. Who said? Didn't make it out of the fight alive. But they will tell stories of him for years.
Darkness. I should use it.
I guess it's just that easy for it all to end. One moment you're driving your blade into an Athenian, and the next moment you're dining with Hades. I hope he rests well.
Dang, I'm assassinating all these fools. Yeah, let's not fuck with that guy. My back is killing me. Here we go. Highway. Slippery snakes. Oh shit. Nice, too. I need the shield break. This might be pretty good. Zoom to shoot an arrow that deals 430%. Goes 25%. Hold right trigger to gain control. Aaron's. Do I want to go the arrow route, or should I just upgrade? It's either this upgrade or this upgrade. That seems pretty good. Ah, you fool. That's pretty good. Racers of Theseus. Mercenary breastplate. I guess I kill this guy and then I get into this tier. I kill both of these and then I get into tier 8. I don't know. I'm unsure. I'm unsure about it. snakes.
This must be Irkanos' camp.
What? You're dead! Yeah! You die here! You can't win this! Are you even trying? I'll get you! You have no chance! There you are! Are you still alive? Let's get this over with. There's no escaping me! Hey, stop running!
Ooh, that got dicey.
Mercenary work. I'd bet on it.
Has been quite profitable. Maybe I should hunt down more mercenaries.
Hell yeah. What that weapon is. Daggers. Daggers. Get all these things, man. So many missions.
The capital, Megara. If the leader's anywhere, he'll be here.
This was definitely not a first kill.
Come a little
We need
close.
to stick together.
Come a little closer. Come a little closer.
Hey, you!
I'm taking everything, by the way. Okay, this is not where we need to be. Dang.
What the? You won't survive!
It was super delay, huh?
You stand no chance! He won't get away. A body. This looks bad. To the death! Look! They're here! I'll crush you!
That cursed fire out!
You're too close. Move along. I've got this. You won't leave here. Get them! Careful. Don't hurt yourself. Your farm is buried. Prepare to meet Hades. Right there. Oh, me. I'm praying for this.
Away, child of Hephaestus! Done! Get out! Out!
Yes, sir.
Anyone seen anything?
Nothing at all.
They can't have gotten far. Stay alert.
We'll find them, sir.
Stay behind you. Wait till I find you again.
There you are. Ares! I see him there.
Dirty sellsword.
We'll make it time. A little help here. Die today.
He won't get far. Report any sightings.
I'm trying to be sneaky.
Anyone spotted them? Report. Nothing, sir. Eyes up. We'll find them.
Got it, sir. must have come from over there. Gods help you if we don't find him. Stay close. God help this man when we find him. Absolutely, sir. Anyone seen anything? Not a trace here. Don't let your guard down. They're here somewhere. On it, sir. Nothing to report, sir.
Well, go on. Find them.
Yes.
This is so dumb.
Stay away from the fighting.
Ah, he sucks.
Stay close.
Now the Athenian leader is dead. I should return to Stentor.
You have to look. But that's it. How much more can you take?
Yeah, I'm pissing off the raw. I'm getting these people pissed. Oh yeah. An unusual request came to eliminate some records. I didn't want any trouble, so I took as a small journey west to Urania. Take a dive in the center of the bay and find them on a shelf in a sunken room.
You should feel a little scared now. It's time to die.
I hope you're ready. You know where to point that thing, yes? You're weak and ugly. Die!
You should know when to quit.
I was like 3 on 2 on 1, man. That's bullshit. That's some bullshit. Whoa, we got a lot of people in here. Come on. Lots of people in here. Lots and lots of pitbulls.
Spare some drachma. You there. You have a kind soul. Help an old man buy his next meal.
Your soul also seems kind.
I am grateful and humbled, stranger. Tell me, what do they call you?
Depends on who's asking. But my name is Alexios. And you are?
Just a simple beggar. I sailed from Persia to see the beauty of the Greek world.
I can do many things, Persian. But I can't restore sight.
Nor would I want you to. My blindness is a burden that the gods have given me to carry. And I will.
Then what?
Be my eyes. When I was a boy, an Athenian told me the most beautiful tales of your lands. I would love to hear them again. Would you go see the places I never was able to, and return to tell me the tale of your adventures?
I'm not much of a storyteller, but I will be your eyes.
I knew I sensed kindness in you. You've made this old Persian happy again.
Don't thank me yet. What places do you wish you could have seen?
My favorite tales were always of the Acrocorinth. The statues of Zeus and Athena, the perch of the armored bird in Arcadia, and of course, the mysterious mound Taigetos.
So tell me what you know about the statue of Zeus.
Its great boat stood ready to punish the Kephalonians below. Or so I was told.
I've seen Kephallonia, from the statue of Zeus.
Tell me, is it still a place of great beauty?
Its people are the happiest in all the Greek world. They sing and dance into the night, with full bellies and full hearts.
That isn't how it was described to me at all. The tales go that its lands are among the world's most beautiful, and its people among the most pitiful.
Okay, I've told you what I remember. Now tell me about yourself. What's a Persian doing here?
Persia and the Greek world are doomed to be opposites. In times of prosperity here, Persians always seem to suffer. And when you're at war with yourselves...
Persians know peace?
Indeed. My people prospered after King Xerxes was murdered. All except for me. A man tried to kill me with poison, which is how I lost my sight. I fled and arrived here.
So there's a price on your head. Now I'm interested.
There was, though there isn't anymore. Now then, tell me another tale, and I'll tell you more of my past.
There are many statues to Athena. Which one do you mean?
In my mind, there is only one. Her story always began. As we rounded the hilltops, we could see Athens bustling below us, and Athena above, matching our gaze.
The Acrocorinth? Don't tell me. It's in Corinthia.
Smart guess. It is the most renowned temple to Aphrodite, your goddess of all life's most pleasurable trivialities.
You did say Mount Taygetos, didn't you?
You sound like you know that place. I have heard tales of its appetites. They say the mountain feeds on the suffering of Spartans, so the people there offer their own children to the mountain god for sacrifice.
That's not exactly right. What do you remember about this armored bird in Arcadia?
There's a beast made of armor.
I'll be back with stories to tell.
As soon as you've seen one location, please return.
This papyrus is so old. Could this be writing by Themistocles? So this is what war looks like. Not what the stories make it out to be.
Nice to have an ally who's skilled with a blade. I could use more help from someone like you.
I'm listening.
A spy has been trailing us, reporting on our activities. I've got good reason to believe this worm has cost me a few soldiers already.
You want me to cut this spy's throat?
That would be the plan.
I'll handle this.
Good, you're a tough one.
You can leave everything to me.
Άκουσα καλούς καρπούς από γέης ειρήνην τερατήν, καλυπλόκα μου τη υγεία και ο Θεά
The mercenary Irkanos is dead.
Sparta thanks you, Misthios.
What about my reward?
We never entered into a contract. This is something you did yourself. But be assured, Sparta is grateful.
Bullshit, man.
Great. I should try to stay out of sight.
I should take a look. You're a joke! He's here!
Fuck them up.
You're making this too easy. No, you die!
Happy hour, Greece, Maragos. Dangerous outside, so I'm waiting out the war. Every time I go outside this cave is to... Once I leave, I travel northwest from the battlefield in the occupied forest. Find me at the altar of Op, the one. Water lurked. Oh.
The smell of spring is in the air. It reminds me of Sparta.
You know what the captain said? We're finally going to get a break.
You don't say.
Believe or do not, we are to kick our feet up and drink ourselves to oblivion.
Got it.
Ha! You'll probably go prostrate yourself in some temple the whole time. Ha!
Now they didn't see me there, I have.
That settled it. Out, damn flames! Out! Away we go! Off we go! Yeah!
Off we go.
Come on!
You again. Have you killed him?
Your man is dead.
Well met. You're a true warrior, Misthios, and you've earned this.
Thank you.
Μεγαλώνει με θεά, αγλαώτη με, τεχνών μύτηρ, πολύολβε.
think I'll do this one and then middle of the night. Good night.
Slow down! This is the stadium!
I hear good things from my commanders, mercenary. What news do you have?
The Athenian commander is dead. Megaris is ready to fall.
Good. The wolf has ordered the attack. I'm glad you're here to join us in our march to glory.
I'm proud to fight by your side.
Yes, you have earned your place. We will win the day for Sparta and the wolf. Come, we must reach the forward camp.
I'll see you at the camp.
Very well, but don't delay. We attack soon.
You'll kill someone!
Let's make this quick. I only get paid when you're dead.
Dirty coward!
Ella! This won't be like any other battle I've been a part of.
Are you ready to crush the Athenians?
Conquest battles. Once the nation is... Both Athens and Sparta's record epic gear for conquest. Defending a nation is... but provides less rewards. Attacking a nation is harder but
I'm ready for war. Send these Athenians to Hades!
Tons of it. Very nice.
The wolf requests the presence of the mercenary.
We shall be up to him in a moment.
With respect, he wishes to see the mercenary alone.
What?
I said the commander
I
wishes...
heard what you said. I just don't understand why.
Those were his orders, sir.
Jelly.
Very well. It appears I have other matters to attend to.
Oh, it just kind of keeps here. It's in there. Not a robot. A admin. Alright, well, I'm out of here. It's been fun. Have more soon enough. Don't forget to follow. Follows are important. I know not everyone, but yet I need followers. Enjoy the time. Follow. Alright, I'm out of here. Laters.
Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. way back before we blew it all. Too many things going on, I can't keep track of them all. From people dropping a bomb to people putting up walls. I feel like life is on hold, perception stuck in a vault. I know that time can heal all, but how much time till we fall? It's awfully chilly outside when there's no shelter to hide. When everything is a lie, you'll find that out in some time. But when the things on your mind are all considered a crime, communication aside, we'll all just fight till we die. Is this an argument or just the start of it? Either way, I don't wanna be a part of it. Can I just get some space? I don't have the heart for this. I can't be picking up the pieces, fixing scars from this. Is this an argument?